Have you ever been there? In that moment of pure, raw emotion. Maybe it was anger, a fiery rage that made you want to call down heaven to prove your point. Or perhaps it was fear, a chilling dread that made you promise anything, anything at all, for a way out, or even desperation, that hollow feeling where you'd swear on your very life just to make something happen. You say the words, "I swear to God," and they hang in the air, heavy with meaning. But what happens next? When the anger cools, when the fear subsides, and when the desperate moment passes, what are you left with? Often, it's the fallout. It's the broken trust of someone who heard your promise and believed it. It's the heavy silence in a room where your words once echoed with such certainty. And for many of us, it's a feeling of distance, a heart that suddenly feels very, very far from God. You're left wondering, did I just use the holiest name as a bargaining chip? Did I make a promise I can't keep? This isn't a new struggle. It's something people have wrestled with for thousands of years. In the Bible, in the book of Matthew, Jesus addresses this very human tendency. He says it so clearly, "But I tell you, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the earth, for it is his footstool." All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. Think about what that means. Jesus is essentially saying, stop with the drama. Stop with the big, empty promises. God isn't looking for theatrical performances. He isn't impressed by our grand declarations made in a moment of panic. He's not a cosmic vending machine where we insert a vow and get what we want. What he's really looking for, what he's always been looking for, is our honest hearts. He wants integrity. He wants a yes to mean yes, and a no to mean no. Not because we've sworn on a stack of Bibles, but because our character is reliable. Our word should be our bond. Life gets messy though, doesn't it? Sometimes life doesn't just get messy, it completely falls apart. The plans you made crumble into dust. The relationships you cherished break. Your own mistakes start to echo in your mind, growing louder and louder until they drown out everything else. Even your own prayers. You try to speak to God, but all you can hear is the replay of your failures. You feel stained, unworthy, and trapped by the promises you broke and the words you wish you could take back. In those moments, there is an old spiritual that says it best: go down to the river and pray. Now, this isn't necessarily about a literal river. It's about finding a place to be real with God, a place to strip away all the pretense. You're not going there to impress him. You're not going there to prove you have learned your lesson or to make another grand promise you might not be able to keep. You're going there simply to be washed clean, to confess, to admit, God, I messed up, I was angry, I was scared, I made a foolish vow, and I'm sorry. This is where the real good news is. This is the heart of the gospel. Grace is deeper than your failure. Let me say that again. God's grace is so much deeper than your biggest mistake. His mercy still flows relentlessly, like a powerful river that can wash away all the guilt and the shame you're carrying. It's a current that can carry your burdens away and restore your soul. So the next time you feel the weight of a broken promise, the next time your mistakes feel too loud, don't run from God, don't hide in shame. Instead, imagine yourself walking down to that river. Step into the water of his mercy. Let his grace wash over you. He's not waiting there with a list of your failures. He's waiting with open arms, ready to forgive, ready to heal, and ready to remind you that your relationship with him is not built on your perfect promises, but on his perfect love. Your worth is not defined by your vows, but by his grace. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to Your Bible, My Bible for more content that brings faith into real life. We'll see you in the next one.